Hello everyone, this is just a dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two iRobot Roomba Essentials robot vacuum cleaners. So on the left, this is the Vac 2 with self-empty base, model number Q052. And on the right, this is the Combo. Its model number is Y0110. Now the docking station for this Combo unit, it does have a mop pad on it, but it doesn't have a self-empty base. So it's just going to come back and dock on this station. It will charge the robot, but you will have to manually empty the dustbin when you're ready. So after it's done vacuuming your house, you'll have to manually empty this. And once in a while, you do have to clean that filter. Now you're going to put the water right here, and there is a water pump in here that will pump the water onto the mop pad underneath. So if we look, this just simply, it just pops off. But there is a water pump that will squirt water out these holes right here, and that will wet the mop pad. Now you will have to clean this mop pad. It's just held on with Velcro. Take it off, put it in your laundry, and dry it and put it back. And then this just snaps back on. Now it's not able to lift the mop pad up or down. So as the robot is vacuuming your house, it's just going to be dragging the mop pad to kind of pick up some general dust. This won't pick up a big muddy mess. Now both robots have a clean button, a power button, a home button, and a spot button. Now, both of these use the bumper technology. So in order for this to stay in a certain room, it doesn't map your house. It doesn't have LiDAR navigation, so you can't tell it to stay out of a room with a no-go zone. You have to put a physical barrier up so that the bumper activates. And then it will turn around and go the other way. That's how if you want to keep this away from computer cables or a dog bowl or out of a certain room, you have to put a physical barrier to where that when the robot's moving, it can bump that front bumper pad and it'll turn around and go the other way. Now, after it's done cleaning, it does give you a map of where it cleaned. So it is able to kind of map your house. And I think it does that by memorizing where the wheels drive. So as it's moving through your house, and it does vacuum in straight lines, both of them do, it memorizes internally where the wheels have been. Now on the bottom here, they both have the same brush roller, same drive wheels, same side brushes, same wheel here, and they both have both of them have fall off sensors. So these little windows, so it won't fall down your stairs. Now as this one vacuums your house, it goes into the dustbin, but it has an opening at the back. Whenever it comes back to this base station, this turns on another vacuum that sucks everything out of the robot, and it goes into this bag. And now once in a while you will have to change that bag. But it'll vacuum up your house, and then everything gets sucked out the back through this trap door. There's that filter you got to clean once in a while. And again, this one will auto dock itself and auto empty. And it charges with the charging points right here. On this iRobot Roomba Essentials Vac 2 with self-empty base. So here we're going to have it vacuum up a big mess. Now the robot does not map your house. If you want to keep it from going into a certain room, you have to put a physical barrier or close the door. But it does go in nice straight lines. It just can't map your house. And if you want to keep it away from like cords or something, you'll have to put a physical barrier around it so that the front bumper would hit and cause it to go the other way. Now after it's done vacuuming this area, it is going to come back to the self-empty base. It's going to charge and auto-empty everything out of the vacuum into this dust bag right here. And once in a while you will have to change this dust bag. Yeah, it is a relatively quiet vacuum. Now we do have 4 modes of operation. It is in the medium suction power. I could turn it all the way up. Okay, so I did turn it all the way up to maximum suction. Now after it's done cleaning this room, it will automatically come back to the base station and auto empty. But again, it does struggle with, if you have a really big house, going in and out of different rooms and finding its way back to the base station can be challenging if your house is super big. So if you have an area that is blocked off by walls or doors and you don't have a bunch of stuff lying on the floor, this is actually a pretty good robot. I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching. Okay, I don't recommend either one of these. They don't have LiDAR navigation. I did notice something very interesting. I thought these are both Essentials robots. This was earlier this year. This was just released November 2024. They've really increased the sensitivity of the front bumper. It doesn't take much for it to activate. On this one, man, you really got to push that in. That's a big spring. That's why this one struggled so much, was because of the physical barrier had to be pretty stout. You know, in order to activate that bumper is actually pretty strong. This one is redesigned. It doesn't take much at all. And again, they don't map. There's just, you know, this is 250. This is 150. Neither one of these are worth it, especially this one with the mopping attachment. Again, if you've got a place with a rug and hardwood floors and carpet, the only way to keep it off that rug is to put a physical barrier around it. When you have LiDAR navigation, like over there, you can tell it, give it a no mop zone or keep out zone or something when it has the mop pad attached. Otherwise, it's going to continue to clean this entire room with the mop pad attached. You can't just say, oh, just mop from here to here with this. This is very rudimentary technology. They don't really explain how they're doing. I think there's some proximity sensors also other than this. They don't explain this navigation at all. When it's done cleaning, it does give you a cleaning report, and that map is usually not very accurate. The iRobot app, I think, is very long in the tooth. It's just been around too while. It needs an update. Roomba is just not where it's at anymore. I just cannot recommend either one of these, but if you are searching for a comparisons, this one does have a self-empty. It has a little more sensitive bumper on the front, so it's not slamming into the front a lot. But in my detailed review of this one struggled just auto empty and everything. Like, yeah, it shouldn't have. It actually did a decent job of picking everything up. So this whole Essential line, I understand they're trying to get a certain price point for the consumer, you know, so you don't have to spend as much and you get an iRobot. But these, in my opinion, are just not worth it. There is such more capable robots out there. There it is. There's the Eufy L60. That thing's about $300 right there. That's the Shark AI. Now that's the white color. They make a blue one. You can find an open box for $170. That's an amazing robot that has such capabilities because it has that spinning thing on front, which is called LiDAR. Anytime you see this, there is LiDAR. There's a spinning thing underneath there that can map your house. They also have the bumper technology, but man, that LiDAR is amazing. Now, more expensive ones have very sophisticated sensors on the front. These can only detect stuff that's 4 inches high because the LiDAR has to ping off of it. These $900, $800 robots, they got a sensor on the front that if it sees something low to the ground, they'll avoid it. So it's just a step up, more sensors, more technology, but man, this is a good price point, $300. And again, they've got an open box blue, they call it a blue one, and Shark AI. And then you have a Shark Matrix one. As long as it looks like that and has the LiDAR on top, you're good to go. If you understand how this navigation works, let me know in the comments because I don't. I'm assuming I see nothing other than it has to memorize where these wheels go. And that's not very good in my opinion. So again, these are both a no-go, but I wanted to explain the differences. I have detailed reviews on both of them, how to set them up. If you did buy it, you know, there may be some capabilities you're able to use, how to set it up, how to get the most out of it. But in my opinion, send them both back and get something else. I bought both of these with my own money. Wasn't paid for this video, obviously. And I really do appreciate everybody's support. I have all kinds of videos on robots. I'm getting, you know, I love what I do. I love exploring these, figuring these out, but I learned so much from everybody else. Like I learned this Eufy C20, somebody told me that's front-facing LiDAR. I was like, oh, it doesn't have LiDAR and it doesn't have the spinning thing on top, but it has the LiDAR out the front. And somebody told me that during my live stream. So I just really do appreciate everybody's support. I learned so much from you. So let me know what you think. What do you guys think of these Essentials? And what do you think of the iRobot? I mean, I was a fan of them 2 years ago and not so much anymore. So I'm going to be having a website come up. I don't know exactly when. Those take a little bit. So I'm going to come up with a website, Just a Dad approved products. I don't know what it's going to be called, Just a Dad approved, or Just a Dad, maybe Just a Dad reviews. I'm not quite sure, but I've got a lot of information on these, and I want to give you a place where you can go and quickly get to all of these videos and kind of summarize some of the videos. So we're going to come out with a new thing called Just a Dad approved. And if I approve of the product, you're going to know about it. I'll try to put it on that website. And that way I think I'm hoping to become a trusted brand that you can count on for honest reviews and kind of a real world experience with these products. That's kind of what I'm going for with these. I get them, I read the manuals, use them. I try to use them in everyday life. And that's what I'm really hoping for. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Also, be sure and check out my coffee, Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. You can buy it at justadadcoffee.com, or underneath the video, there'll be a little pop-up where you can buy it off of my store. That'll take you to justadadcoffee.com. I sell it in the whole bean and the ground coffee and in the K-Cup. And I ordered mine about a week ago, and that's what I've been using in this espresso machine, and I absolutely love it. The beans look a little bit light, but it's a dark to medium roast. I think it tastes really good. I've had iced coffee, regular coffees, and I've had espressos. So this coffee, the coffee that I sell, does really good with espresso, iced coffee, cold brew coffee, and just regular coffee in this machine. And also other drip coffee makers. So if you're looking for a coffee bean that just works in the brand new Ninja espresso machine, Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. So if you could give me a follow over on Instagram, and I have 2 Facebook pages, a Facebook page and a Facebook group page. I really would appreciate a follow. I do free giveaways there and kind of behind the scenes and how things are going. And that's the best way to communicate with me. My group page, you can leave a post and I'll try to answer it as soon as I can, but that's the best way to ask me questions and to see what's going on with the page. And again, I do use affiliate links. I am an affiliate with Shark and Ninja, Amazon and Walmart. So if one of the links down below, you click on it, it takes you to one of those websites and you end up purchasing the product. The product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these videos that I love. I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that really does help out my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe, leave in the comments if you'd like to see something else reviewed or this compared to something. I look at the comments and I really do appreciate everybody's feedback. So again, if you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. So I do have lots of exciting videos coming up. I got the brand new Narwhal Frio Z Ultra. I've got the comparisons I'm going to be doing. I'll be doing best in class, like a best $1,000, best $700 robot vacuum cleaner, best mopping robot vacuum cleaner. Got the brand new Shark Detect with auto empty station. Got the brand new Shark Carpet Expert carpet cleaner. I've got the Dream H4 wet dry vacuum and the Dream portable carpet cleaner. And again, lots of other detailed videos and comparisons. Dream X40, Eufy X10 Pro Omni, Roborock Q Revo Max V. I've even got this Eufy C20. It kind of snuck up on me. It's in the Amazon. I haven't found it on their website, but I did buy it. Dyson. This is the brand new Wash G1 upright like a Tineco. The Roomba Essentials. This one's probably not going to be very good, but they have an auto empty station with it. Bissell's got a little green machine. I got a detailed review, or my mother-in-law has used the Dream L10S for 3 months, and I'll be doing a cleaning on it. That's my very next video. Tineco's got this brand new Go H20. Not sure. Looks a little different. And I'll be comparing it with the other robots. And we got the Crosswave, Shark Hydrovacs, lots of Tinecos back here. I got some exciting news about a robot vacuum cleaner studio coming really soon. We bought a building in town. We're remodeling it right now. It's going to be a focus on robot vacuum cleaners, different floor types and different things. So really exciting about that. So here's some pictures. We've been demoing the room. This is going to be a storage room. This is going to be one of the rooms with the robots. We put a wall here. This is going to be going into the studio, so we're pretty excited about it. It's going to take us a while. I haven't been making many videos because I've actually had to go here and I've had to do some of the electrical work and quite a bit of cleaning out. So again, if you could, please like and subscribe. So it's been raining out. Miss Fiona is all wet. I know you want to go outside, but it's raining. It's like, oh, there's where the treats came from. Okay, one more.